Welcome back, everyone, to the topic of the week. The topic of the week this week is finding your purpose. So, this is a topic that a lot of people have been coming to me recently, obviously interlinked with other issues. So, a lot of anxiety, a fear of the unknown, fear of uncertainty, a lot of pressure. We don't know what we're doing. When we're at school, we have to be academic. And when we're not academic, we fail and we feel like failures. And if we don't go to university, then we aren't good enough because we didn't achieve what we were meant to achieve. And this is a very old mindset. I went to university because I was pressurized into doing so. I was very young and I had no idea what I wanted to do. I was just like, I'll just do whatever I'm told and I will pretend that I like this. In hindsight, it gave me wisdom because every experience gives you wisdom, but this isn't the path, right? Our purpose finds us. So, what are some of the causes for why we can't find our purpose? So, if you believe in the law of attraction, law of vibration, and so on, this isn't actually made up woo woo stuff, right? There's quantum physics behind it. There was an experiment of Albert Einstein and another scientist that I don't remember right now, and they were debating about what the reaction of an atom would be. And Albert Einstein gave his opinion, and he was certain that it would respond in the way that he believed, and the other scientists obviously believed the same. And in the end, the atom actually did exactly what each scientist thought and believed it would do. Isn't that bizarre? So I know that doesn't prove anything, and I don't want to convince you of anything that you're not willing to believe. That this is my belief. I believe that whatever you believe is. So if you're putting a lot of pressure and a lot of force into what am I going to do? How am I? What am I meant to do here on this planet? What's my job? What am I going to do? There's a lot of tension in your body, and that is not going to give you any answers. If you may have noticed, when you're in a moment where you're very relaxed, maybe you're on the sofa, you're just chilling, and suddenly you get an idea, or you're in a very calm and peaceful and relaxed state, that's when we are most receptive to ideas, to creations. My ideas actually come when I'm driving. Driving is, for me, the best thing ever. Sorry, environment. Don't tend to just drive and cruise around just so I can spark some ideas for my business. I do it on journeys, picking up my son and so on. But what I'm trying to get at is that there is a reason why we don't get the answers when there is force and pressure behind it. And this, I want to relate this back to something else. When a relationship is forced, when a partnership is forced, when anything is forced, it isn't meant to be. It isn't right because it doesn't feel right. If you're pursuing someone and you're wondering, oh, they're not texting me back, and oh my God, and then you text as many texts as you possibly can, or you do it in a way that they respond, it feels forced, right? Doesn't feel aligned. And when that person comes to you naturally and you're doing your thing, you're tanning, or you're doing whatever it is, you're knitting, suddenly you get a nice message from a friend that you've been waiting from, or from a boyfriend or girlfriend that you were, waiting for a response from. But because there wasn't this force, this pressure, they responded and it felt good. Not when you told them to, but when you just let go. And letting go is the biggest secret to manifesting ever. Once you nail the I surrender, I let go, you need to surrender to your path and have some acceptance. You need to accept right now, maybe you are jobless, maybe you're struggling for money, maybe life sucks. Right now, there needs to be an acceptance. Right now, my life seems a bit bleak, and it's shit because I don't have enough money. I don't know where I'm going to get my rent from. But I need to accept right now this is the place that I need to be in. This is the path that I need to be in right now for me to end up in the most wonderful life, to get me to find my purpose. So I want you to have a little think about what you loved and liked to do when you were a child. So let's say between the ages of 9 to 16, 17. I don't mean going out and getting drunk. I mean, I like playing volleyball. I liked to doodle. I like to draw. I really like to play Lego. I know this sounds bizarre, and I'm not saying, yes, become a Lego specialist. You're going to be the new Picasso. It's sparking creativity within you and helping you refocus your mind. You are too much, or I assume, I'm not making a judgment, I feel that maybe sometimes we're a little bit too focused on something, and that causes a lot of pressure within us. So I want you to take your thoughts away from this. What is my purpose? Why am I here? I had to go through ridiculous amount of pain, addiction that kept biting me in the butt over and over again, eating disorders, depression, anxiety, lunacy, to be able to find my purpose. And I didn't even look for it. It just kind of appeared, and now I do what I love. But I'm not saying this to rub it in. I'm saying this because I literally had no idea what I was going to do 3 years ago. I genuinely thought I was going to be a translator because I'm good at languages, and this is what I'm going to do because I'm good at it. No, that's not your purpose just because you're good at it. You need to love what you do, simultaneously make money, and also enjoy it. That's your purpose. If you find something like that, great. If it's teaching, if it's becoming a teacher, or if you are a teacher and you hate it, you love the kids, but you just hate teaching, that is not your purpose. It is convenience because you studied hard and it would be a waste and you need the money and so on. But what you can do is start sparking just sparking some creativity within you. So let's give an example. I used to love to draw, and I loved abstract art. And I hadn't done it for ages, actually. So recently, this topic of purpose kept coming up, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to start drawing some abstract art and see how I feel with this. And in the beginning, I was like, what is this? It looks like a child drew it with their left hand. But whatever, I just continued on. And at the end, it wasn't... My intention was, I'm going to show this to my boyfriend, or I can't wait to show this to my dad. He'll be so proud. No, that shifted. After a while, I was like, I like drawing abstract art, whether it looks good or not. So I'm just going to draw it for me. And actually, it turned out really, really well. And now I like to draw it nearly every night, and it's becoming my new addiction. Basically, I want you to just spark some of that creative light within you. If you like to play Lego, I know this sounds bizarre, go get some Lego, do some Lego, do a puzzle. Puzzles are very meditative. Do a Sudoku, anything to still the mind and to become present. Slowly your purpose will unfold as you are healing. And that is another suggestion, is that I really invite you to go on this healing journey. We all need to heal. No one has had a perfect, untouched, unscarred life. It just doesn't exist. It doesn't matter if you lived in a temple for 20 years, there will still be things that hurt and that cause pain, because that's what life is about. But it's there for us to grow, for us to become our truest, most authentic self. I know that you have a purpose and you will find it. It might not be right now, and it might not be in a year's time. Maybe it is. Maybe after this video, you're like, oh my God, I'm a magical healer, and you go and create this wonderful program. Or maybe not. But there is a reason why you are in this moment right now, listening to me speak. So just think about what you like to do. And if there really wasn't anything that you like to do, then give yourself a new task. Okay, well, today I'm going to take a piece of paper and I'm going to go on YouTube and I'm going to copy a picture. I'm going to copy anything to paint, to draw. You don't have to paint. I don't use paintbrushes. I use felt tip pens because I love it. And I'm not going to start painting with acrylics and oil because that's not my jam. So why do I force myself to, right? My goal isn't to become the next Miro. My goal is to have fun and to just be and to be proud of what I've created. If you always wanted to learn to knit, learn to knit. There's so many little things that you can do that don't cost a lot of money. And I'm not asking you to invest in anything. I'm asking you to spark some light and get those creative juices flowing. That's what I want you to do. And if you have any questions, if you'd like some inspiration, if you want to just give me a call, send me a message on my website, leliahypnosis.com, then we can have a little chat and maybe there is something that I can inspire you with, or you can find that inspiration within yourself. Music is also a huge, it just releases something within us. Good music. Music that gives you good memories. Don't go back to listening to music that caused you pain when your ex or your whoever left you, but you love that song, so you're going to listen to it. No. We're going to get rid of that song. We'll listen to that when we're in a better, happier space. Listen to songs that bring you joy, that spark motivation. Anyway, I hope I sparked something good, something positive within you. And I truly hope, believe, know, feel, sense that we all have a purpose. You have a purpose, and I am here for you if you need it. And if you have any other questions, feel free to send me a message on Facebook, on Instagram, LinkedIn, wherever it is. Comment on this video on YouTube. I'm always here for you. Take care. Have a lovely, inspired day or night.